your gym. We walk into many gyms and so many of them are not advertising at all. And if you don't do this, there's going to be so many ramifications and none of them are going to be good for you. Okay. And as a general rule, we like to see you be spending about 10%, for an advertising budget. And that doesn't mean you just throw, 10% of a budget out there. You have to make sure you're doing the proper things, you're doing the right things. And then you also have to make sure you're doing everything else with that doesn't cost you anything, like your digital marketing, your social media, press releases, a host of other things as well. So we want to go through, 4 points of why you should be regularly advertising your gym. Number one on our list, and I think this is probably the one reason the clubs that do advertise, this is why they do it, is you want to drive guest traffic to your club. You want to get the phone to ring, you want to get the door to swing, and you want to get the email to ding. And that's the purpose of this. However, even if the advertising doesn't always work like you want it to, there's still a branding element there that's important, because one of the key things you're trying to accomplish here is you want to take what we refer to as that massive determined action. You really want to become omnipresent in your community. Everywhere people turn, they need to see your gym. So, of course, driving guest traffic to your club is going to be a big benefit. On a side note of that, make sure you're tracking that with your telephone inquiry sheets and your guest registers and things of this nature. Number two, advertising and marketing and promotion, this is a great way to remind your members and to continually stay in front of your members and to really resell them even on the benefits of being a member. Advertising is one of the things you can do that's really part of a strong retention program, with your current member base. I know a lot of clubs, they'll try to not market to members because they think, well, we've already got those folks. But, there's a point there to staying in front of those folks and making sure they continually see that message as well, and really saying, hey, we're here, come on in, we can help you get these results. Number three, you want to be able to support your membership sales team. You don't want them to feel like they're out there, on their own and they're on an island and it's all up to them. You give them that support. It's going to help them, I think, produce even more for you. And then finally, you want to market and promote and advertise. It's going to keep your competition back on their heels. It may even, in some cases, keep competition out of the market. But you must continue marketing. Don't retract. We've had clients that have actually, when competition has come in, they quit doing marketing, and really that's the time you want to do more. So number four is keep competition back on their heels. Maybe they might even think twice about doing something if they see that you're already doing it. So drive guest traffic, remind your members of the benefit, support your membership team, keep your competition back on their heels. My name is Jim Thomas, and this has been the Fitness Management Update.